Hello, everyone, and welcome to Environmental Management. Today, we will go over some of the organizations and programs that are available to primary care practices to enhance their gains. I'll say that these are a must or they are a do them as soon as you can. Otherwise, you will be leaving a ton of revenue on the table, and the last thing you want to do is leave revenue on the table when the margins are shrinking year over year. Your first step should be, should I join an IPA or not? Joining an IPA allows your clinic to negotiate as part of a larger group. Depending on the contracts and the IPA ability to negotiate them, this can unlock better value-based contracts, HEDIS quality bonuses, which are substantial and they depend 100% on your performance, share savings or risk profit. They're also very substantial, but they depend on the IPA performance and the insurance performance as a whole, higher reimbursement rates, and access to new funding from the state faster than if you're not part of an IPA. Where to apply? You could do a quick Google search and search for your local IPA in the area, or depending on which type of patients you see, either heavily commercially insured patients or heavily Medicaid or Medicare insured patients, you could ask the AI to give you different options. These are organizations that are relatively unknown, so it makes it a little bit harder for search engine to find them. I am part of the largest HMO contracted IPA, which is called Somos. If you see a lot of Medicaid and Medicare patients, they are a good option if you're in New York City. I'm not entirely sure if they serve the whole state, but you could start there, email them, and ask them. Something to note, you could also be part of different IPAs. For instance, I'm part of Somos based on my Medicaid and Medicare insurances that I see, but for commercial insurances such as Aetna, Cigna, 1199, 1199, I don't think they're part of the IPA contracting world, but the other commercial insurances, there are other IPAs that cover them, and that could also enhance your reimbursement rates. For those, I'm currently working with another IPA that's called IPA of New York State. The second program that I highly recommend you look into is Patient-Centered Medical Home. PCMH recognition rewards clinic for coordinated, high-quality primary care and leads to enhanced Medicaid payments per claim or a higher per member per month paid for capitated contracted clinics like my clinics, meaning I get paid a higher monthly fee per patient per month because I am a PCMH recognized clinic. To apply, you need to create a login in this platform. It's called QPass. This program is controlled by the National Committee for Quality Assurance. They're the organization that essentially control the program. You have to create your account through their platform. You apply directly through there. I highly, highly, highly recommend you get a third-party vendor to help you do this. The third-party vendor has to be someone that has a track record of successfully enrolling and helping clinics get this certification, or alternatively, you could reach out to New York City Reach. They're very good at this. I redid my recognition with them. You could reach out to NYC Reach at health.nyc.gov. They're currently not doing transformations, so they're not going to help you get certified, but they'll help you get recertified. And a lot of the recertification work is what you're going to be doing when you're initially certifying. So reaching out to them and having a conversation with them and allowing them to guide you is perhaps the best step, the best first step that you could take in order for you to get this recognition. The third program is the Vaccine for Children program. VFC provides free vaccines for eligible pediatric patients, eliminated upfront vaccine purchasing costs while allowing clinics to bill for administrative fees. This significantly reduces the overhead cost, and it ensures that you're not going to be losing money by purchasing vaccines and having the fear that your claim after you made all of the upfront investment is going to get denied and you're not going to get paid. Being part of VFC completely eliminates the upfront overhead, and it completely eliminates any doubt whether you're going to get paid for that vaccine or not, because the vaccine is free anyways. You get the vaccines for free, and you provide the vaccines for free to the eligible patients, which are Medicaid patients, underinsured, Native and Alaskan Americans, and if I am not mistaken, that is it in terms of the population that is awarded these free vaccines. To apply, just email this email right here, and they will help you with the process from A to Z. I'm going to create a video nonetheless explaining the process and going over the process from A to Z. I'm also going to be doing the same thing for PCMH in the future, and I'm going to link the videos to this video. Another program you could apply to is the New York State Vaccine for Adult programs. It essentially works exactly the same way as the VFC program, but unfortunately right now, I believe due to funding, this program is just limited to very specific medical facilities. I used to be part of this program. I used to get COVID vaccines for free. I never got the rest of the vaccines for free because I believe it's very picky in terms of which facilities are giving the free vaccines. But I am no longer even part of the program because they're just, I believe, it has to be 100% related to use of funding. But this changes year over year, so it's always good to keep this program in the back of your head, because perhaps next year it may change. Perhaps they will allocate the funding to this program, and now we're all able to get those vaccines for free and administer them for free across the state. Lastly, if you are applying vaccines in your clinic on a regular basis, you need to be part of a purchasing group. The purchasing group called Atlantic Health Partner is the largest purchasing group in the United States, but depending on which pharmaceutical or which brand you prefer, you could pick and choose which buying group you want to be part of. We're part of the GSK buying group because it provides us higher cost savings with GSK vaccines, and those are the vaccines that we use the most in our clinics. To finish, there are other programs that you could apply to, such as Article 28, and again, others that I haven't truly really explored. If you have the information about them, please write them on the comment, and we'll continue the conversation. But these other programs, one, I don't have the visibility on, and then two, they tend to be a lot more administrative heavy, and to be able to apply and the eligibility, it's a lot more specific than just regular clinics. If you have any questions, any comments, please drop them on the chat, and let's continue the conversation.